The slide wouldn't load. Not slow. Not buffering. Frozen. Claire clicked again. Nothing. 3 months. Claire had spent 3 months preparing for this one meeting. If today went well, she would lead the new project. If it didn't, she would stay exactly where she was. The decision was happening at the end of the table. 10 people were watching her. Claire felt her heartbeat rise into her throat. The loading circle kept spinning. A thin layer of cold sweat formed under her collar. Her lower back turned damp. She knew the material. She had rehearsed every transition. But her body had already decided she was in danger. She froze. 30 seconds of silence in a meeting room feels longer when your future is being decided at the end of the table. She started speaking without the slides. The first sentence cracked halfway through. She felt the shift. Not in the room. In herself. Her vision narrowed. Edges blurred. Faces lost detail. But the gaze from the end of the table stayed sharp. Watching. She rushed. Speed replaced structure. When she finished, polite applause followed. "Good effort," someone said. Not strong, not clear. Effort. Claire smiled in the hallway. "I'm fine." Her hands were shaking. That evening, she replayed everything. The frozen slide, the broken sentence, the look from the end of the table. She imagined alternative versions. If she had paused, if she had slowed down, if she had acknowledged the problem calmly. But the real version was fixed. Failure is always specific. It has a timestamp. It has witnesses. It has echo. She told herself it was small. She didn't believe it. Inside her mind, the voice was clearer. "I'm not ready. I can't lead." No one had said those words, but she felt them anyway. The next morning, a colleague texted, "Tough room today." She read it 3 times. Was it support or confirmation? Later, a friend asked how it went. "Good," Claire said. Not because she wanted to lie, because explaining meant reliving it. Avoidance felt efficient. It wasn't. The unspoken version was becoming heavier than the event itself. 3 days later, Claire was asked for a short update. Same table, same person at the end. Her pulse reacted before she stood. Her palms warmed again. Her throat tightened. She delivered the update smoothly, controlled, safe. "Why did you rush last week?" Direct, clear. Claire could blame the slides. She almost did. "I froze." Silence. That happens. Next time, we pause. No drama, no label, no verdict. The room felt smaller than her imagination had made it. Claire realized something. She had turned one moment into a verdict. I'm not ready. I can't lead. But what actually happened was simpler. She rushed. Behavior can change. Identity feels permanent. That difference matters. She still feels nervous before important meetings. Her body still reacts sometimes. But if a slide freezes, she pauses. If her throat tightens, she breathes. She no longer says, "I'm fine." She says, "Give me a second." And nothing collapses. The presentation failed. Claire didn't. If you've ever smiled and said, "I'm fine," while your body was still in alarm, write "honest" in the comments. Save this if you need the reminder. And welcome to Around the Corner. This is where we talk about the quiet moments that shape who we become. I'll see you in the next story.